What's good YouTube, and we have stadium gameplay, and I just want to quickly show my Cass build. I did pull off a crazy win on this one, and I've really been enjoying this new game mode here on Overwatch 2. And yeah, I just want to quickly show you my build. I didn't capture the first round, just know that I did end up flanking. I think we were on a 3 winning streak, and we almost got swept back, reverse swept. But regardless of all that, I just want to quickly show how to build Cass, and next I'm gonna do Junker Queen because this is the one I was mainly doing tank, because it mainly puts me on tank whenever I play Overwatch. Because I usually just play all rank, all fill, and just let it rock. Because I am a little bit of a flex ever since the original Overwatch in 2016. But again, like I said, I'm gonna be doing Cass first, and then I'm gonna be doing my tank build. I was mainly playing Junker Queen when it came to tank, and I mainly went for like a lifesteal build, and I feel like that really helps her a lot, especially since she's more of a Brock type. She does struggle. Obviously, it depends on the skill on the other enemy team, but she does struggle a little bit against Zarya. I feel like once people get their actual good builds, or you know how they figure out their builds. But with Cass, you mainly want to go full damage and a little bit of cooldown if you can. It really depends on the situation, but I mainly just go for damage just because he doesn't really have. I try to avoid some of the abilities, like maybe I'll go for a little bit ability strength, just a little bit. Doesn't, because obviously you have your cast, I was gonna say your cast roll. You do have roll, but it doesn't necessarily work. Alright, here I was just trying to wait for him to peek because I knew he was gonna wait for me. Using those corners, since you can now, obviously you're playing in third person, as you can see. It's actually a really great adjustment to the game too. It makes you feel really good, very different now. But try to use your those angles to your advantage. But anyways, like I'm saying, mainly go for damage. Don't want to go for ability. Uh, you might want. I guess you could go for ability damage just because you have your flashbang. It doesn't necessarily help you, only because obviously you're not really doing damage with your abilities, especially with the roll. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna let it rock, and hope you guys enjoy this one. Stop rambling here, and yeah, check me out. Make some plays. My team was all just all together. We started falling apart after round 3, so that would be round 4. And obviously, look at this shit. Like, damn, it fucking melts, bro. Like, once you go with damage him, I mean, he already melts already, right? But he started melting way better. And the abilities, I think I went with the powers, I should say. There's a perk, or there's a power that gives you extra damage depending on how much ammo you have on your gun. So it'll stack, I think up to like 25%. So you do have more damage if you have a full ammo. And these rounds go super fucking fast, depending if they're contesting or not. What else can I say? I think that power is probably one of the better ones, and then you also have 2 other abilities where if you use your high noon, it'll slow them down for you. And there's also another one where it gives you extra over health while you're using your high noon. So I think those abilities are really great. They do help a lot. Another great ability, as you can see, right here on your screen, there's also just roll with it, which is the one underneath the one I have selected, which obviously negates all damage for 3 seconds while you're rolling. That's also a pretty good one, but I don't really necessarily go for that one unless I know the enemy team is just steamrolling us, and then I'll use that one, because it does happen occasionally. And that's about it. That's all I have to do. And yeah, now I'll stop rambling. So I'll come back and chime in if you need to. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoy this one. And if you do, or if you like the build, definitely leave a like and subscribe. That being said, I'll see you on the next video. Yep, this is.
The armory is closing shortly.
Yeah.
After
got a few
you.
tricks.
After you.
3, 2, 1. Commencing attack on objective B.
Yes.
Got it.
Group up. My ultimate is charging.
After you.
The objective goes live in 10.
You'll be covered.
Thanks, Doc.
The objective's online.
I forgot to mention my perks for this round. I did go for a perk that gives you 100 over health, or actually 100 armor, I should say. It converts 100 of your health into armor. That's also a good perk, especially if you're damage dealing. What else did I go with? I went with extra damage for this round, and I think that's about it. And also I did use a perk that does more damage against armor. It actually helps against armor and shields, kind of like Winston's Tesla Cannon damage. His perk that does shield damage to destructor bubbles a lot quicker. Since my teammates were handling business for the first 3 rounds, we were definitely melting the team. So I thought I'd just, you know, break the shields faster and just take her down.
That'll get it done.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds. The objective's live.
These barrels are smoking.
Recover your into darkness.
Unbelievable play by Moira.
Take the objective.
Deine Pflicht ist nicht getan.
They will revive.
Lucky shot.
Fire at will. Огонь по готовности.
They lost
Kill the Mahal.
falling back to objective B. 10 seconds until the objective's unlocked.
Crush the enemy. An eldritch blessing.
I'm really
The objective is now active.
Helden sterben nicht.
That's enough of that.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Here's our score. 0 to 3. You can really tell who the playmakers are.
Hey, so we're in round 3, and the perk I chose right here, you can slow down or pause it if you need to read it. It's on the right, and it says 10% cooldown reduction and 10% damage, weapon damage. So that's the perk I went with, and yeah, let's get into it, because this is where we start falling apart for the next 3 rounds. Side note, I just realized that shit keeps beeping. I did change, somebody commented in the last few videos
In 10.
to change the batteries, and we did, but I don't know what happens. It's just, those batteries just fucking die so quick, and it's fucking annoying.
Restoring balance.
how you
Your end is within my reach.
And that's why Zarya is the champion.
That was a lucky kill here. Side note right here, Zarya did chase. I was trying to don't be like this, healers. If you're on my team or if you see something like this, I was trying to give them some time so my healers could survive. They tried staying there and fighting with me for some reason. I get it, but at the same time, sometimes it's just better to regroup. But there's times where I see so many times where people try to regroup for so long, or like they'll just wait and then they're just walking the point freely. Yeah, you don't have time for that. Sometimes you just gotta trickle in and try to stay alive as much as you can, unless you don't have a healer, of course. But there's so many times where I just see them people think like this is a regular match. No, it ends super quick, and it's even tougher to get the, especially on these robot ones where you have to walk the robot. It's a lot harder than it is on the regular one to keep it moving. Even though it's super short distance, yeah, like the spawns and the way you get there is so quick that you're better off just like contesting a point and just trickling in sometimes. Right here, I tried to scare them off with my high noon, but it didn't work. Another thing, yeah, like right here, like they just. This is why we started losing because nobody contested it. They have enough people to contest, and they just stood there. Um, yeah. Also, on another side note, excuse the enthusiasm. I'm having a little bit of insomnia problem right now. So it is like super early that I'm making this video, and I'm trying to keep myself up. I'm trying to get more energy. As the video progresses, I am getting a little bit more, a little bit more waking up. But yeah, I've been sleeping like 3 hours a night recently, and it's just kind of killing me here a little bit, just a little bit. But I'm getting a little bit back into it again.
Only 10 seconds left.
This is the end. Get him off that robot.
Almost there. Stay with the robot.
Огонь по готовности.
Yeah, so my mistake was thinking that my teammates were gonna help there. I was trying to help with the Zarya. I didn't expect her to flank all the way around like that on my team. And yeah, right here is where the soldier on the enemy team started getting a big head. I don't know what perks he had on. You could definitely check if you go right here. You could just scroll to the right, as you can see on the top left. You can see the enemy's perks if you really need to. I never did that though. I feel like it's gonna force you to play a little bit more counter in terms of like the perk you choose, and sometimes it's not the best thing. It definitely helps though if you have like a perk like that shreds through armor, especially since he has way more firepower, or what's it called? Time to kill is a lot faster with somebody like Soldier than Cass. But right here he starts getting a big ego, a big head, and I definitely try to use that to my advantage, but again, he does have the advantage just because he has more firepower, and I'm pretty sure he has a higher ammo count just by the way he was spraying, higher ammo count, and also he has a portable healing station with him. So anywhere he walks, definitely, granted it is super small, which is such a benefit, because if it was a huge radius on him and he's able to run around and heal himself, that'd be such a pain, especially if he can heal his teammates. But he does that. Thankfully he doesn't, and with that being said, just get into it.
The objective's live.
Soothing your wounds.
Much obliged.
And that's why Zaryanovas the champion. That's a bounty secured.
Also known in the top right, under the certain players, you can see like a red bar. Yeah, that means that they have a bounty. Essentially, it just means they're in a kill streak type of stuff, and if you kill them, you end up getting a bonus at the end of the round. So basically, it just means more money. You can think of it something of like CS:GO, which I played a couple times. Yeah, right here, I started slightly tilting. Had to hit him with the "you're not that good, pal." Just because we were getting swept, and I was just like, what the hell's happening, But we do end up pulling back, like I said. Yeah, essentially it's like a CS:GO system. You get money every round, if you haven't noticed by now. Yeah, this guy was just camping this fucking angle, bro. Look at Itchy just saying about it. Just playing like a rat, playing like a true Warzone player over here.
I think we're outnumbered.
It's time.
Draw.
Take the objective.
大丈夫
It was a hard fight, but they lose this round.
Огонь по
Score.
готовности.
2-3. You can really tell who the playmakers are.
Alright, for this round, I ended up going for more damage, 25% damage, and this perk, it gives you an extra damage boost for people under 30% health. So I definitely went with that, just so I can finish people off, since I wasn't able to finish a lot of them off, and it just kept them super low. Especially people like that Mercy, like she has to go. That Mercy is definitely one of the tougher ones, just because she has a perk where she has more survivability while rezzing, or not while rezzing, but she gets an extra over health after rezzing, and it's just somebody you gotta really target with, or you should really pay attention to, especially if you can bait out the res. It's definitely worth it.
The objective's open.
Just what the doctor ordered.
That's why Zionova is the champion.
Quit making yourself an easy.
It's not done. I am fully focused.
This was the most important, not important. This is the most devastating part of the map, of the match. They really couldn't kill the Zarya. The Zarya was so scared. I know that she just got rezzed and she was trying to look for damage to level up her damage with her bubbles, but still, the fact that they choked, and the fact that the Kiriko wasn't healing me. Right now, she started healing, but she still ended up dying. That really lost us the match because we could have won that. It had they put a little bit more pressure on the Zarya, other than boosting her. I think the Reaper was unintentionally boosting her up her damage by accident. I think he was just shooting the bubble there. But yeah, it is a little bit hard to see in third person when she bubbles. It could just be a me problem, mostly because I am partially colorblind. I have trouble seeing reds. Sometimes the reds can blend into like greenish at times. It's not like super crazy, but at times, yeah, that can happen to me.
My duty is being done. I could use some assistance.
Take the objective.
And they take the objective. We're advancing to objective B.
That was a close one.
Watch out. The objective goes live in 10.
Got it. Keep a lookout.
The objective's online.
Fire at will. Kill the Mahal.
It's time.
An ultimate showdown.
Helden sterben nicht.
Ready to throw in the towel?
Deine Pflicht ist nicht getan.
Eyes sharp this time. I'm really feeling the heat.
Take the objective. Take the
Огонь
objective.
по
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Take the
Zionova, the best to ever do it.
I think Zarya has been a problem at the end there. She must have like a stack of damage boost or something, because that shit was insane. And that being obviously that she's already at 100% as well didn't help the case. But she had a crazy ass build, that's for sure. Alright, for the last round I went with the just roll with it, which gives you negates all damage for 3 seconds while you're rolling. And then I went for some ability power and some 10% cooldown, so 20% ability power. I'm not entirely sure if it grants you more damage with your flashbang, but I was just like, I'd figure it was probably worth a try at this point.
The objective
Just
goes
because
live
I desperately needed it, just to slow him down at least, and just play a little bit more range. Right here, try to be as cautious as I could. You know, I definitely needed to play my life a lot better on this one than all the other rounds, so that's what I definitely went with.
Not to worry. Progress.
Over there.
Oh, Reaper's got the competition. It's fine.
Group up here.
I'm really feeling the heat. Loud and clear.
Group up with me.
Fall back.
We can't let them progress. Hey,
Recover yourself.
Stop that robot.
The enemy is moving their barricade.
group up here.
On my way. My ultimate is almost ready.
60 seconds left.
Sterben, the heroes never die.
I'm on fire.
The enemy is pushing the robot.
At this point in the match, I started panicking. It is a little bit hard at times to hit your shots in third person, but at the same time I started panicking just because I know they're really catching up. But we had a good push at the very beginning of the match just because they were distracted by our tank. But again, I had my Deadeye and I got teabagged at the end. But I had my Deadeye and I was like, yeah, this is going to be my last resort. This is the way I'm going to win this match. So definitely was playing to get that, trying to get him my shots a little bit. And this is where I come in clutch, thankfully.
They take the bounty. Only 10 seconds left.
If you guys like that close play, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me down a comment down below. And with that being said, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. I'm Atarazo Ninja, same name as the channel. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out. Deuces. Have a wonderful day.